Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. My little snow bunny. We want to talk to you today about being the cause in cause and effect. You know, the law of cause and effect, you understand how that works. Everything is obviously cause. Everything that happens out there's a cause. Become that cause in the effect in the day, in your day specifically. Take control of your day. Take control of your life. One of the things we like to do first thing in the morning to set ourselves up to do this best is meditate. Clear the mind, focus on the breath, just be in the now, and create that blank canvas. That allows you to set your own intentions for the day and set up so that you're working on your true core desires and what you want to get done for the day.
And I love the blank canvas idea because the goal is to clear out everything from yesterday or the past, right?
Right.
And you have an entirely new canvas for today.
Right. Allows you to start
Beautiful.
fresh.
Right. It's a beautiful, beautiful thought. I love that. And Jeffrey and I have been experiencing in our meditations, we've been discussing this experience that, we are clearing out our monkey mind of tasks. But something really magical has been happening lately in that during our meditations, new thoughts, old thoughts and old ideas or yesterday's news in our brain has been going away. And during our meditation, we've been having what I like to refer to as revelations. And once we finish our revelations, our imagination is so wild and strong, and we are doing some of our best work right after the meditation. So I want to share that because a lot of people think that meditation means that I need to think about nothing. And that is a form of meditation. Of
course, right.
And I want to dispel the myth that meditation is just that. Meditation is whatever it is for you that's working to create your best day.
I like that.
Right?
Right.
And I've got some notes here. I have my phone. I didn't want you to think that I was looking at the phone and dissing you or Jeffrey, but after we meditated today, we collectively wrote some notes, and I wanted to make sure to share them with you in that, we have a choice to do what's easy and comfortable each day, right? The normal day, what I refer to as the robotic effect. You may have heard me speak about that or
Right.
Jeffrey speak about that before. But instead, we have the opportunity to release that and do something extraordinary today, right?
Love it.
And, Jeffrey and I, we are definitely not perfect. We have set some intentions that we haven't followed through on. And guess what happens when you don't follow through on your intentions? The same thing that happened yesterday happens. So 90% of the time we do what we did the day before. So, this morning we've set our intentions about writing in the book every morning when our imagination is really full.
Right.
And we did that. We got so much done in the book. We feel so good.
Right.
Right? I mean, we are coming to you with so much energy right now. But it's really important to know that 90% of the time we do what we did yesterday. So you have a choice to break that, right?
Right. Break the pattern. I think
Right.
that's important. I mean, that's one of the things, I love about travel. I mean, we both love to travel. We're all packed up. We're hitting the road tomorrow, heading off to St. George, Utah, over to Las Vegas, Scottsdale, Hawaii. You guys will see some videos from there. We've got a lot of fun things planned. But I love to travel for this fact of breaking the pattern. When I wake up in a hotel somewhere, my first thought is, okay, where am I? What hotel room am I in? What city am I in? And then, where's my coffee today? Because normally I go right over here and I have a machine. I press a button, it grinds it, makes the coffee, which I love, by the way. And there's something comfortable about, this daily ritual. I call it my golden hours. So that's important too. But it's nice to break the patterns once in a while.
Right. You don't want to be so comfortable that you're missing out on life, right? I mean, we have some people that will, see our travel schedule and say, better you than me. I don't want to leave the comforts of my own home. They are in such a pattern and a routine that they're missing out.
Right. Well, that could be good for some people, though, right?
That's true.
That could be good for people.
No judgment here.
But we like
Right,
to break.
absolutely.
We like to break it up a bit. So,
Right.
as I said, the travel. Where's the coffee? So I go down and find the coffee. You know, who am I going to meet down there? You know, there's usually someone at the front desk that wasn't there the night before, or maybe they are there from the night before because I usually get up early. I'm testing the system. A lot of times I'm going down ahead of them putting the coffee out. But you know, as I head down there, I'm looking out the windows as I take the stairwell or I go out to the front, breathe in that first breath of air. Is it an ocean out in front of me? Is it a beautiful mountain range? Am I in the middle of the cornfields of the USA? You know, where is it? But there's different smells, there's different views, different people, different energy. That's what's most important. I absorb that energy from wherever I am, and I take in that new energy and try to utilize that to charge the new day.
You do, and you do that with such vigor. I love it. So Jeffrey goes to get the coffee, and I like to sleep a little later than he does because I usually fall asleep a little bit later than he does. And I never expect my coffee to come within 5 or 10 minutes. But I always expect to hear my phone ding with a few beautiful photographs from wherever we are, which for me is great. So I already know where I am before I get out of bed because Jeffrey's reminded me of it. And he also usually texts some beautiful photographs to our daughters and other friends and family members, because you really do take in the magic of that new experience. And this is important, new experiences, as opposed to you're still getting your coffee,
Right.
which is something that we love and enjoy, and we'll do wherever we are.
Yeah, we're still working on the book. We're still working on the businesses, but at least we're taking a new energy of a new location. That's what's key here, and breaking up the rigor of the day, the schedule, right?
Exactly.
So what else do you have down there?
So playing off that schedule, so these habits can be good, but they can also constrict us, and keep us on a task of life like a hamster on a wheel. And that's what we don't want. We're not saying what we want is for everyone. Obviously, if you're going to continue watching this video, maybe it's of interest to you to get off the hamster wheel. And, and so we really feel at no time in existence should our time be so disposable that we let the day go by without intentionally living it. So what does this mean? It means that we need to get off the treadmill life throws at us and throw caution to the wind by intentionally living through our heart, not through our habits, or worse, the habits of someone else. And that can happen to a lot of us.
Right.
We basically throw ourselves into a form of slavery. We allow that. It's a sort of, we're giving our time, which is everything, and we can never get it back, to someone else's schedule, right? Or someone else's intentions.
Right.
And I think some people do that throughout their entire life and miss out on all of the things that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So like email.
Right. Are you through with your notes there? I want to make sure you got it all out.
Oh, thank you. Well, I am through. Yeah.
Okay. So as Karen mentioned, email. We both started. I was getting ready we did meditation. We did all this work on our book. We had this great morning. I feel like I took the dog out, and I'm outside thinking, man, I got more done than probably the average person by 8:30. Right. It's exciting. So
feels really good.
But we're not perfect. So when we were done with the meditation, I immediately went to my iPhone. I was going to check mail. I'm shutting this down. No, we got to go do a video. I got a few other things to do. Karen was going to her mail. I said, don't go to the mail. We're going to be working on somebody else's tasks.
A stronger force told me not to do my mail because my laptop automatically shut down.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't out of juice. It just shut down, and I had to go with that meant it was time to do something different than to be a slave to my mail. Not that we're not going to do that, but not right now while we have all of this information that we need and want to share with anyone that's interested in learning this.
Yeah. So we want to get this video out Don't jump right into your mail. Don't jump right into the confines of your day, the slavery, as Karen calls it. Let the man wait for a bit and go about your tasks, right? So as I'm thinking here in the back of my mind, I have a conference call I have to get on that I'm probably 1 minute late for, so we have to go do that. We do have schedules that we have to maintain because we do live in a real world. But the point is, take back most of the control of your life,
right,
and go out there and thrive.
Absolutely. Go out there and thrive. I love that. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the snowy nest at Copper Mountain.
Please click off and subscribe. We'd love to have you guys on board.